Welcome to our channel. Imagine living in a world without texting, without dating apps, and without sliding into someone's DMs. A world where love wasn't just instant, it was intentional. In the 1960s, love had a kind of uniqueness we rarely see today. It was slower, deeper, and shaped by culture, music, and tradition. Today, let's step back in time and explore what made love in the 60s so beautifully different.
Fact number 1. Romantic simplicity, when every gesture mattered. Love in the 60s was expressed with effort. If you liked someone, you didn't just send them a quick emoji. You wrote them a letter, carefully folded, sprayed with perfume, maybe even sealed with lipstick. Couples spent hours on the phone, using rotary dials, waiting for that one special ring. And when you finally heard their voice, every word mattered, because you couldn't save it, screenshot it, or replay it later. Dates were simple, going to the movies, sharing a milkshake at a diner, or walking hand in hand in the park. That simplicity made every little moment significant. Love wasn't about grand, expensive gestures. It was about presence.
Fact number 2. Cultural Revolution, love as freedom. The 1960s was the era of make love, not war. The Vietnam War divided nations, but at the same time, a counterculture rose up and love became a symbol of peace and rebellion. Hippies embraced free love, not just as romance, but as a way of rejecting hate, violence, and strict societal expectations. This made love not just personal, but political. Holding hands, protesting together, living in communes, and believing that love could heal the world. This was the spirit of the age. Love wasn't just between two people, it was seen as the answer for humanity.
Fact number 3. Courtship traditions, respect, and rituals. But while the hippie movement was changing culture, many households still held on to traditional values. Courtship was serious. If a young man wanted to date a young woman, it often started with asking her parents' permission. Flowers, respectful greetings, and a clear sense of intention were expected. Many couples married young, often right after high school or college. Unlike today's casual dating culture, relationships in the 60s carried the weight of commitment. Love was tied to stability, family honor, and the dream of building a home together.
Fact number 4. Music, the soundtrack of love. If there's one thing that shaped love in the 1960s more than anything else, it was music. This was the decade of Motown, soul, and rock and roll. The Beatles sang about, "All you need is love." Elvis Presley made the world swoon with songs about heartbreak and passion. Aretha Franklin and Marvin Gaye gave voice to both desire and devotion. Couples slow danced at school dances, held radios close to their ears, and let the lyrics express what they couldn't say. Music gave love a universal language. It captured longing, heartbreak, and the magic of romance in a way words alone never could.
Fact number 5. Community and stability, building a life together. Finally, love in the 60s was unique because it was grounded in community. Families lived close, neighbors knew each other, and society encouraged stability. Many saw love as the foundation of life, marriage, children, and a home with a white picket fence. While not every love story was perfect, the dream was simple. Find someone, settle down, and grow old together. Even in the middle of cultural revolutions, that sense of permanence gave love its strength.
So, what made love in the 1960s so unique? It was the balance. On one side, you had tradition, respectful courtship, commitment, and family values. On the other side, you had revolution, love as freedom, peace, and self-expression. Add to that the music that defined a generation, and you get a kind of love that was intentional, powerful, and unforgettable. Maybe we can learn something from it today. Maybe love doesn't have to be instant, casual, or disposable. Maybe, like in the 60s, the most powerful love is the kind that takes time, courage, and heart. If you lived through the 60s, what's one lesson about love you think younger generations should know? And if you're younger, what do you wish love could look like today?